Good morning and welcome. Welcome back home for a new year of energizing new beginnings. I want to thank you for making my first year here at Fort Hays State University so very memorable. I thank you for your encouragement, for your wisdom, for your kindness. I thank you for your dedication, for your passion. Thank you for making Fort Hays State University our family, our destination of choice. I realized when I got up this morning that I've been looking forward really all summer to seeing everybody here in the room. It's lonely here on campus without all of the bright faces that I see here, as well as those of the students that we're getting ready to welcome here shortly. So I'm filled with enthusiasm as I look across the room about the family, about the year that lies ahead. Last year, we had great conversations about what we wanted to accomplish and how we were going to get there. Together, we envision new beginnings for Fort Hays State University, a new beginning that builds on our strengths, our programs of distinction, and our people of excellence. We engaged you, our faculty, our staff, our students in our discussions. We asked for honest and candid opinions and feedback. We listen to each other. We explore the suggestions. Our discussions were transparent and open to feedback. And we share the information we gather with all of our community. We found that we were great at many things and there was room to be better. We needed to break from the status quo, to leave behind the attitudes of, because it's been that way always, or just tell me what to do. We needed to respond to technological changes and rapid growth. We needed to prepare for even greater growth, and we needed to redefine our university and its roles to possess and processes so that everyone would have greater freedom to make the very best decisions possible. The end result of our discussions was the formulation of a re-engineering plan for the university. This plan will support the journey towards a strategic plan. Our new structure will increase flexibility, speed execution, bolster student success, and create a better environment for innovation and for thinking. The ownership of this new era at Fort Hays State University belongs to all of us. All of us. Last night I shared with you our successes of the previous year. They're impressive. Thank you. Thank you for all that you do. Recently, Carly Fiorina said, the highest calling of leadership is to challenge the status quo and to unlock the potential of others. And so I want you to constantly ask yourself, as leaders, is what I'm doing today in the best interest of our students and our university? We are embarking on a new journey this year, a journey that is truly forward-thinking, one that will shape our future and position us for even greater growth. Changes are already taking place all over campus. I know that there are going to be bumps, adjustments, a little chaos, and even some setbacks. The process may not always be smooth. It may not always be painless. But think of the transformational power that we will have as our family, Fort Hays State University, starts its new beginnings. We are creating a stronger community that will encourage problem-solving and tolerance, encourage cooperation and critical review, support personal and professional growth, and create leaders. Aren't these the very principles that we want most to model for and instill not only in each other, but in our students? Recently, I read an article by David Marquet, the former Navy captain whose nuclear submarine went to first in the Navy's performance rankings. Marquet defined all-time as either production time or production capability time. Last year, we focused heavily on production capability time. This year, we're shifting to production time. That is to say, we're beginning our journey to create a truly exceptional, student success-oriented, programmatically and technologically excellent university. I know I cannot accomplish this alone. Our university needs the intellect, the creativity, and the passion that each of you brings to our family. And so for that, I thank you. I thank you in advance. This year, our mantra needs to be engagement. We need to fully engage ourselves in our entire university to make sure Fort Hays State University delivers the life-changing educational experiences our students seek and that they deserve. We need to surround the superb education that we deliver with tangible support for successful student outcomes. Our students need support for internships, undergraduate research, study abroad, targeted persistence program, and placement services. We must shift from a culture of access to a culture of completion. We can no longer be a stellar example of access and affordability, but a less than stellar example of student outcomes. What makes these experiences a reality for our students? An intentional decision by all of us, to be engaged in the life of our students and in the success of this, our university. You, that engagement, that leadership, that's what makes the dream a reality. I'm going to further posit that our new renewed commitment to engagement has even a greater purpose. I believe one basic function of a public university is to facilitate a well-educated citizenry. This citizenry is capable of making good and informed decisions that benefit society as a whole. It follows then, it should be engaged to produce graduates who can think for themselves, who are articulate and persuasive, who write strong, well-constructed sentences, who are critical, creative, and collaborative, who are technologically proficient and competent across all the differences. We want graduates who will contribute to the well-being on Kansas, our nation, and the world. Graduates who are committed to improving the human condition. During the budget crisis last spring, besides adopting a new song with my travel companion, Deborah Prideaux, "On the road again, I can't wait to get on the road again," I repeatedly reminded legislators our value is exponentially greater than simply our role as a job skills provider. We are uniquely qualified and we are uniquely positioned to produce the next generation of great leaders, to expand the boundaries of human knowledge, to increase productivity, to increase our standard of living, and to enrich the quality of our lives. Why? Because here at Fort Hays State University, we deliver scientifically competent humanities major, expansively grounded, sustainability-aware scientists, and broadly educated entrepreneurial practitioners. We prepare our students not just for a specific role or job. More importantly, we prepare them for the many roles and careers that they will experience, that they will encounter throughout their lifetime. Many of us sitting here in this room have spent years becoming experts in our chosen fields. We're witness to a Google-fueled, Wikipedia-fed, block-filled avalanche of information descending upon our students and upon ourselves. Never has a generation more desperately needed the training and the knowledge to distinguish good information from bad. Never has a generation more desperately needed engaged mentors and engaged partners in education. I am confident that we, this family, our family, will be those engaged mentors and partners. Since I came here 13 months ago, I have relied on the caring commitment, the dedication, and the support of you, my family. I have asked, and I will continue to ask, to be told what I do not want to hear, as students and have the same needs that I have, the same needs that all of us have. And so we must stand together to nurture, to inspire. We must stand together to succeed. Last year, for the first time in the history of Fort Hays State University, for the first time in the history of this great university, the revenues generated for tuition and fees, 31.7%, were larger than those received through state appropriations, 27.3%. What does that mean? It means that we are heavily dependent on tuition dollars. Therefore, to secure our future, we must continue to grow. Recruitment is everyone's job. Talk to your family members, talk to your friends, talk to everyone. Spread the word about all that is good and great about this, our great university. Talk about our programs of distinction. Talk about our people of excellence. Talk about our honors college and how bright minds are making Fort Hays State University their destination of choice. Talk about our international exchange program and how our students are able to study abroad at one of our incredible partner institutions at the same price as that of our Fort Hays State tuition. Talk about how our graduate school offers students the opportunity to continue their exceptional education right here at Fort Hays State University, on site or online. Show your excitement, show your passion, get those Tigers here. Speaking of new Tigers, thank you. Thank you to all of you for volunteering to welcome our students or their families who, as I speak, are prowling our campus. Your presence is why parents trust us with their children. You, each of you, is why they come. So thank you. The job, however, does not stop when we get those students here and unpacked. That's really when our work begins. We must ensure those students cross that finish line. We must ensure they graduate. Successful student outcomes are our top priority, and retention is everyone's business. If a student does not come to class, don't write him off. Call them. Reach out to them. If you see a student that is distraught, engage them. Say hello. Crack a smile. Ask, what can I do for you? How can I help you? Give them a hug. At any single time in our life here at Fort Hays State University, we must be father, mother, sister, brother, and mentor to those kids. We must be part of their lives. I know many of you are already doing this, so thank you. Our journey this year will also lead us to a mentoring program to further support our students and engage our alumni and friends. Our goal is that every student entering Fort Hays State University next year, in 2016, will be paired with an alumni mentor who will stay with them throughout their time here at Fort Hays State University. And the Alumni Affairs divisions of our university will lead this effort. Plans are also underway to attract a fast-growing population of young people to Fort Hays State University. As a group, these young people have fallen behind the pursuit of college education. Led by the Division Student Affairs, the first ever Hispanic College Institute will take place here at Fort Hays State University during the week of June the 20th of 2016. The 4-day, 3-night residential program will introduce first-generation Hispanics to a university environment, and it will teach them how to navigate the American educational system, how to enroll, and more importantly, how to graduate from college. We'll need your help, so stay tuned. In an effort to expand our boundaries of knowledge, to ensure we are fiscally responsible and to enrich the human experience, we need to expand our footprint in the world. And so we will explore and implement at least one cross-border country program outside of China. To accomplish this goal, we must have a robust technology. And so, starting in just a few days, we will be launching the first phase of our new business management software system, our new ERP system, under the leadership of the Technology Service Division. In the long run, this new integration of departments, functions, and resources will afford us the opportunity to thrive, not just survive, while adopting efficiencies of scale. To further support our quest for expansion, we will continue the journey to our one university brand, whether it's our social media or our email signature line, our business cards or our letterhead. There should and must only be one and only one logo, the university-approved logo, the university-approved tiger. So let's make sure that we brand our university. Let's make sure that as we travel throughout the world, when we see Fort Hays logo, when we see that tiger, there is absolutely no question in anyone's mind that that tiger, those letters stand for excellence, and they stand for Fort Hays State University. And if you have any questions on what to use or not, of course, the Division of University Relations and Marketing is happy to guide you. And yes, growth in enrollment must and will be embraced with growth in full-time faculty and staff. Together with the provost and the deans, and I mean together, we added 14 faculty positions and 4 administrative staff positions to our family this year. We will continue to add faculty and staff where appropriate to support our growth and to relieve course stress overloads. I have spoken about recruitment. I have spoken about retention. I have spoken how these are the keys to our success. They are. But that's just not limited to our students. That recruitment and retention includes you, all of you, our faculty, our staff. To be successful, we must attract caring, dedicated, talented individuals to our university. That's who you are. But we must keep you here. Our people, you. You are the most valuable resource of this university, and I want you to know that. I want you to hear loud and clear how much I appreciate what you do, how you do it. I see the pride that you take looking after our university. Thank you. I want you all to know that everyone has a role in this, our university. Titles only define our primary area of responsibility. They do not define who we are. If our grounds were not beautiful, people would not come. If our buildings were not pristine, people would not come. If our programs were not superior, people would not come. If our staff were not efficient and caring, people would not come. If our faculty were not learned, people would not come. We all matter. That's why we are a family. That's why we are the family of Fort Hays State University. This year, part of our journey will also be to launch a silent phase of the largest, most aggressive capital campaign in the history of this, our university. I believe that there's a bright future for us, and I know you believe that as well. And I am proud to be less humble and tell our story to our alumni, donors, and investors. As always, we need your help to be successful. We need you to be less humble. When I join our family members from our foundation division to ask donors to invest in our future, one of the first questions they ask is, does the university family invest in the university? You see, the first rule of fundraising is that you can't ask someone to invest in yourself if you don't invest first. You can't ask someone to believe in yourself if you don't believe. I know that these are difficult times. They're difficult times for all. But I'm asking you to believe. I am asking you to believe. Believe and invest in our family. Believe and invest in our future. And you can do what you can. Can you invest 7 cents a day to support and ensure our future? If you can, that's $1 a pay period. Thank you. Your investment in our family's future is welcome. It's appreciated. Can you give up 1 cup of coffee a day? And no, I'm not talking about a Starbucks cup of coffee. If you can, that's $1.25 a day. That's $12.50 a pay period. Thank you. Your investment in our family's future is welcome, and it's appreciated. Can you invest $71,428 a day to support and insure our family? Well, if you can, that's $1 million a pay period. Why are you all laughing? Who knows, one of you may have won the lottery, and for heck, I can't see all the way back there, and Donald Trump may be sitting right on back there. I had to ask. You know I'm going to ask. The point is, whatever you choose to invest in our family, whatever you choose to invest in our university, do it because you believe. And your faith in our university and in our family matters. Thank you. Thank you for believing in us. You can complete your payroll forms, and there's plenty of people around here that can give them to you. I really do hope that one day I will be able to tell the world that 100% of the Fort Hays State University family believes. Because when we believe, we succeed. I believe. I believe. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a new era for Fort Hays State University. And so let's make sure that the world knows who we are. We are the family of Fort Hays State University. We stand together on a journey towards distinction. We believe. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our time. This is our new beginning. So onward, Tiger Nation. The best is yet to be because we believe. Thank you.